The story of Saint Lucy. Saint Lucy, also known as Santa Lucia, was a courageous young woman and a Christian martyr who lived in Syracuse, Sicily, during the early 4th century. Her story is one of unwavering faith, compassion, and sacrifice in the face of persecution. Early life and devotion. Born into a wealthy and noble family around 283 AD, Lucy was raised in a time when Christianity was outlawed under the Roman Empire. Her father passed away when she was young, leaving her mother, Eutychia, to care for her. Lucy was brought up with strong Christian values and developed a deep devotion to Christ at an early age. As a young girl, Lucy secretly vowed to dedicate her life to God and to remain a virgin. She spent much of her time in prayer and acts of charity, using her family's wealth to help the poor and the sick in her community. Her love for Christ became the guiding force in her life. A mother's illness and a miraculous healing. Eutychia, Lucy's mother, suffered from a chronic illness that no doctor could cure. Concerned for her mother's health, Lucy prayed fervently for divine intervention. Inspired by a dream in which Saint Agatha appeared to her, Lucy convinced her mother to make a pilgrimage to Saint Agatha's shrine in Catania. During their visit, Eutychia was miraculously healed through the intercession of Saint Agatha. This event deepened Lucy's faith and strengthened her resolve to live a life fully devoted to God. She also persuaded her mother to distribute her dowry to the poor, as Lucy no longer intended to marry. Betrayal and martyrdom. Lucy's decision to remain unmarried angered her suitor, a young pagan man to whom she had been betrothed. When he learned of her vow to God and her generosity toward the poor, he was humiliated and reported her to the Roman authorities as a Christian. This was during the reign of Emperor Diocletian, a period marked by severe persecution of Christians. Lucy was arrested and brought before the governor, who ordered her to renounce her faith and make sacrifices to the Roman gods. She refused, declaring, "I am the handmaid of the Lord, my heart belongs to Christ alone." Her steadfast faith enraged the governor, who subjected her to torture. According to tradition, when soldiers attempted to drag Lucy away, she became miraculously immovable, rooted to the spot. The governor then ordered her execution. Different accounts describe her death, with some saying she was stabbed in the throat and others claiming she died by fire. Despite the brutal end, Lucy remained faithful to Christ until her last breath, becoming a martyr around 304 AD. Legacy and patronage. Saint Lucy's courage and faith inspired Christians during the dark days of persecution and continue to do so today. She is venerated as the patron saint of the blind and those with eye disorders, as her name, Lucy, derives from the Latin word lux, meaning light. Many legends also associate her with the miraculous restoration of sight to the blind. Her feast day, celebrated on December 13th, is especially significant in Scandinavian countries, where it marks the beginning of the Christmas season. The celebration, known as Luciadagen or St. Lucy's Day, is characterized by processions, candles, and songs that honor her as a symbol of hope and light. Conclusion. St. Lucy's life is a testament to the power of faith, charity, and courage. Despite the trials she faced, she remained a beacon of hope for the oppressed and a source of inspiration for those striving to live virtuous lives. Her story reminds us of the transformative power of God's grace and the light that faith brings into the darkest moments.